Hi Pisces, welcome to your Venus retrograde love reading for the time period covering the Venus retrograde. I'm a little late. I'm starting this on May the 8th, but we'll do it through April the 15th, April the 14th, 15th, you know. And I'm gonna see if I can do it to see like if we can figure out who are going to be these people coming back into our lives. Which one of these? As you can see, it's blooming behind me, and by this weekend we're supposed to have really cold weather, so I guess it's going to kill everything. I don't know, but I hope everybody's doing well. I have finally gotten to where I can watch something sad and just not be crying all over the place. So yeah, this Pisces is, okay, let's go, guys. For Pisces retrograde, let's see, who do we have coming back into Pisces life, or what's just going to happen with it. What's going to happen with Pisces? That's funny. That's funny. And I'll tell you why I chuckled, because when it came out, it just the Seven of Wands, Pisces, is the center of the reading. I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. But it just reminded me, it just looks like maybe you're going to have like a slew of people. And this is going to be one of those time periods, where you're going to be out, you may be out on a date with an ex and turn a corner and run into another ex. I mean, they're going to be popping up all out of the woodwork for you. But I see, Pisces, there is somebody new coming in the picture, and it may be another Pisces. I have the Ace of Cups here, and that's the beginning of a new romance, new love, and it's next to the Nine of Cups. So I mean, I really feel like this person is going to be somebody that you're wild about. Well, yeah, the Three of Cups is next to those two. So I mean, what are we talking here? But remember, we're in the retrograde, and so what was that? That it's the soulmate or the past life mate that comes back, and you're with them. You realize, you guys were past lovers, and you guys are together a couple of weeks, and everything's great. And then, after a couple of weeks, you realize you hadn't been around them for 2,000 years. It's something like that, because as we get through this reading, things kind of change, shall we say. So I do feel like definitely this is going to be somebody coming in. And again, I think it's more than one person. I've got both the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Are we going younger these days, Pisces? Or it may have been from your childhood. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe a high school. You could be going to reunions, or maybe not a reunion, but you might see somebody, whatever, that you went to high school with, that kind of thing. But the reason I'm laughing is the last card is the Devil. Last two cards are the Devil and Justice. And I'm like going, well, we know that the sex is going to be good. And Justice being the number 11, it's a duality. It's definitely the second time around. But I do think you're going to have choices. Again, I really think that's what's going to happen with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands. And if you do have a choice to make, then I would just wait until after Venus retrograde. Just have fun. Let however many of them want to take you out. Because here's yet another seven, the Seven of Pentacles. And so that, there could be the possibility, depending on how old you are, of course. Or if you're somebody that hasn't been serious and hasn't done anything but, date different people, then there could be as many as, 7 people or 7 people to choose from that you might run into. Do you know what I'm saying? I just see people from the past. Again, I think you probably got to have an air sign. Gemini. I can't even think, you guys. Libra. And Aries. And then the Pentacle is Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. But again, with these sevens, I feel like it may even be more than that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you run into a couple of really old loves, and then, just a couple of people that, maybe you just went out with once. I just think it's going to be an interesting time for you, Pisces. I do see multiple people. With the Ace of Cups coming out, it says to listen to your intuition. So, like I said, you spend 2 weeks with them and you realize, no, I remember now why we're not together type thing. So just don't get married. Just whatever you do, don't get married. So I just think, it looks like you're going to have fun. I see lots of celebration. I see sex. So go have a good time, Pisces. Everybody should be so lucky.